Today we are at Lake Waramaug. This lake is located at eastern part of Connecticut, close to the New York state line, pretty much on the north end. So welcome to another episode of On the Other Side of the Road, the location series. The area is New Preston, Connecticut. And this lake also contains a state park. And for references in riding up here, it's just off the US 202 in Connecticut. So this road I'm on is Shore Road. It goes around the entire lake. And as you go around the entire road, it has a north, a east, and a south, is it? I'm not even sure. But something like that on the east side. And then the most western side of it, or the southern side, it's also a road, 470 something. Yeah, it's the 479. I just looked at my GPS and zoomed in on the screen. Going around this lake is so beautiful. I mean, it's so scenic. As you can see to the left, the lake, and I think it takes about 20 minutes to go around this lake. I mean, although it's a slow road, so yeah, it's gonna feel like it's gonna be a little long, but it's actually not. It's a very nice country road. The roads are pretty fair. They're not hard on your bike when you're coming through. Here to your left, you can see there's a little grassy area and people hanging out and chilling out, relaxing next to the lake and having a good time there with their families. And to the right is the state park. You can find parking in here and walk in. As you can see, there's no parking on the side of the road here. I think the locals just want to keep it that way because there are residents. Once we pass this section of the state park, we're going to run into some high-end houses here. You can see how scenic this is here, huh? So beautiful. There's a lot of watercrafts too during the summertime, and they're racing up and down the jet skis and everything. And I think they have party boats as well on the water. It may be only 20 minutes to go around it, but man, it is relaxing going down this road, checking out the scenery. I mean, really, this is a beautiful lake. I mean, I can't say enough about it. It's just plain gorgeous. And also the locals share the road. They got the dog walkers, you got joggers here, you have bicycle riders. As you can see, this person walking here, nice casual. Kids are on the road too, because they're coming from their house or, down to the lake. And you would think that, all this is a private community, but it really isn't. But I'm sure the people, the residents here would have a say in, you coming from being an outsider and, messing up the area, because you got assholes that will go into places and make a mess and don't pick up after themselves. And, that's not cool, man. I mean, you can see as we went around this whole lake, it's pristine. We're only doing about 20-25 miles an hour on this road. It's pretty slow. This is actually my second time up here. I did a video, and you can find that in my library. I came up here when it was a little cooler earlier in the year. It was is one of those kind of warm winter times. I can't recall the date, but yeah, you can look it up in my library. And the vegetation does not look like this in that video, but look at it now. It's all nice and green. It's almost summertime, and it is gorgeous. I mean, you look at that. Look at it through the lakes there and everything. Okay, it just popped in my head. It wasn't earlier this year. It was actually last year in August. That's what it was. That's when I came up here, and if you look at that video, like I said, it wasn't as nice as it looks here now. Now we are starting to see some residential homes here, and like I said before, these are, you know, pretty expensive looking houses. And if I remember correctly, a little further down, we will run into some really, I mean, really awesome houses there. I'm wondering if some of these houses are second homes to some of these families up here. Wow, look at this house right here. Nice landscaping. It's up on a hill. It's got the little docks over here on the left. Seems that everybody here has got a dock, you know. How cool is that? You bring your boat, put it in the water, and you got a dock right there, and get on it anytime you want. Look at that. We got some slow twisties coming up here. Yeah. There's a chevron right there telling me, okay. There we go. It's pretty nice. Really nice. And you know what's so cool about here too? You get a little shading from the trees, so you don't get all that sun beating on you. Yeah, here we go. We got more twisties coming up. And I know this because I can see it on my map. And that is what's so cool about owning a touring bike with a fairing and a GPS system built right into it. You can see everything up ahead. Zoom in, zoom out. It's all good. Very helpful to me. One of the best bikes I've ever owned with a fairing bike. Before this, I had a 2013 Ultra Limited, and this right here that I'm riding now is a 2015 Ultra Limited. So the 2013 didn't have that. It had the old infotainment system that still took a CD. Can you believe that? I mean, that was the worst thing I've ever dealt with. What the speed limit was on this road, and it just went by me. It said 25 miles an hour, and that was pretty much what I've been doing the entire time on this road. So, you know, I mean, I'm following this car here. He's going the same speed, you know, 25. I mean, you could probably do 30 maybe, but there are some turns on this thing as we get into the end now. I think you're just best off sticking with the rated speed on this road, because, you know, you have guys like this guy here, really slow rider on a moped or a scooter, and, you know, you don't know that they get in front of you and cause an accident or something. So, keep it slow. You got joggers, you got people on the road as you've seen before, and you don't want to cause any problems out here on the road. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Location Series at Lake Waramaug. Well, my friends, we just made it to the end. This was the starting point right here, going into the opposite direction there to the left. And I'm heading back right now to the 202 and taking any of the country roads going south on my way home. So I'm going to say, rub it down, be safe, and I'll catch you on the next location. Peace out.